Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. This is Zaihan Rashid from Happy Strong Family, back with you for another tip on how to become a better family in Ramadan. Today I want to talk about time management. And the reason, because after food, this is our second big hitch, second big, if you like, problematical thing that most of us don't manage so well. It becomes even more important as a family because if our children see us not managing ourselves well during the day, it is a hint to say somehow Ramadan is an excuse for laziness, for slackness, for just sitting back and letting the day go by. I would suggest that we change that mindset completely this Ramadan. How about using this mind of mine and yours to plan ourselves, to, let's say, during the morning when we start our day, let's sit down for a few minutes and plan the day. Let's say I'm using 10 minutes of my morning time right after Sahur, after Salatul Fajr, after the morning prayer, for doing Quran. It may not necessarily be something that's a lot, but a lot of successful people actually have what is considered the most important tasks done right at the beginning of their day. If I put Ramadan and Quran together, I could do two in the same, if you like, trick. What is the trick? I break a bad habit of wasting my time, but I put a good habit of using the Quran instead of wasting my time. I also have a plan for the day when it comes to my salah, my prayers. Salah, prayer, actually becomes a beautiful divider of the whole day. Instead of something that we find, if you like, oh my God, I have to use another salah, I actually use it as a timer for me to say I have now spent the better part of my early day, and Zuhr is really, if you think about it, almost half the day or 3/4 of the day, the working day is gone. So if you use that as a planner instead of something that you are simply saying, how can this time go by? You can actually use that early part of the day for your most productive activities. Quran could be one of them. You could also revise as a family your salah, for example. Let's just let everybody recite their Fatiha. I find it's a very nourishing exercise to recite, to revise, and to really advise each other, where everybody has a chance to help each other have a better day. What could be a better way of doing that than to revise ourselves, than to, if you like, regenerate ourselves with the Quran? And I'm really talking about it as a family. I'm not talking about the father and the mother individually doing the Quran. I'm talking about doing the Quran as a family. Not everybody necessarily may be doing the same portions, but if they wanted to, they could. What a beautiful habit that would be, to say in this Ramadan we established our connection with the Quran as a family. We sat together every day and spoke a little bit about the beautiful book that we have as a gift from Allah. We sat every day to appreciate some of the things that we've learned from this book. And these could be so many things. We will talk about that in another video, inshallah. But today, the main emphasis in this particular video is the breaking of a bad habit, such as wasting time, which is sadly very common, or not appreciating the value of that time, which is also sadly very common, and replacing it with something marvelous, wonderful, and a lifelong habit. And that is to say, a connection with the Quran, a connection of the Quran as a family, where just as we share food, we share spirituality and the book of Allah together also. And then we talk about its beauty. And this could be a daily habit. It could be done early in the day if that suits everybody. And if it has to be, it can be done after a later part of the day. But my point here is, my brothers and sisters, is to emphasize the importance of a good habit of Quran and replacing it with the bad habit of wasting time. I hope inshallah this was helpful. Until tomorrow, this is Zaihan Rashid for Happy Strong Family. Inshallah, hope to see you tomorrow. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum.